Way.
Still got your car, you still got your...
I gotta test my camera. Come on in here.
You didn't make no video.
Why? Why?
That video?
Yeah. Turn the light. Can you put the light on there so I can get a little more light? That's all. Test it here.
Put about $7 in it every 3 weeks.
Hey, Dad, turn Leo around so I can get her on the camera.
Okay.
What's that? Yeah, come on up here. Why? Why? Get up there, Estel.
Hey, Bonnie,
Get up there, Estel.
you can't get everybody to them 3 to 5 pictures.
I got wide angle.
Oh, hey. What about Bonnie over here?
She's over there. Hey, Estel, tell me the truth. Is this a good idea or what?
Huh?
Tell me the truth. Is this a good idea or what?
It's a good idea.
Did you tell Dad what I said last night? The reason I was laughing? When you said that, I immediately started thinking of the Andy Griffith Show. Remember when you used to always say that to Barney?
Barney, good idea.
Barney, that's a good idea. Where'd Mom go? She's hiding. Get over here, Mom.
I'm fine, go ahead.
No, get over here. This is supposed to be live action.
She's not gonna get over.
Okay.
Barney, that's a good idea. Get over here.
Is that a good idea, Mom?
Good idea.
I love it. Where is Mr. Pittman there? Hi, Bill. How you doing?
Hi,
I'm behind the camera here.
you're behind.
I'm behind it.
Hit the lottery for $2 million.
I wish to God did. I could sure use a little
Now,
money.
Lena's the only one who plays that lottery faithful.
Oh, I bet Lena, she'll hit it one day.
Lena ain't the only one in the
I'll
family
tell
that plays it
This
faithfully.
guy stays in the lottery line. Esther, you talk about a fiend on the
No, I buy one ticket on Wednesday and one ticket on Saturday. That's
Esther
all.
buys about
I
5
buy
or 6 a week.
I buy one ticket, but
Yeah,
it's
you
got
must be
5
That's a beautiful
blocks
dress.
filled.
Oh, okay. See, I buy $1 on each one.
Yeah, you really look good.
I can
with
get
that,
3
don't you?
numbers.
Well, you know what? You can't win if you don't play.
That's a nice camera.
It is nice. It's small.
You don't have voice, does it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's got a mic right up here.
What kind is that?
It's a General Electric. My father-in-law worked for GE, so he buys Fords and I buy GEs.
Well, what hair looks good, pink or black?
Yeah, Bonnie used to have
Nice
her
and
hair
light.
all silver.
Yeah, it's this part right here is that part down there is a little bit heavier.
Well, I'll show
Oh,
a
you
picture.
got another part with it.
Yeah.
I'll show you a picture of Bonnie when she was silver there for a while.
Oh, yeah, but it makes her look older.
Yeah, well, I told her she tried to change it back, and people didn't want to give me my senior citizen discount.
Oh, yeah. I've seen this.
I was kidding, I said, you gotta change your hair.
Well, do you know that I went up to Ohio, up to
See,
Dewey,
it's
She's
more
prettier
silver.
with her other.
and we went to a steakhouse over there to eat. They give a 30% discount on senior citizens.
30%.
Wow, 30%, and he
Up
said,
there.
a lot of the stores, a lot of the restaurants, and everything.
Well,
Where's Uncle George? Come in here and get in this movie camera here.
Oh,
Rudy, come
Lord.
on.
What, go through dance a little bit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
give us a good dance, George.
Why, you want rain dance? Come on over here.
Yeah, we need
Rain
that.
dance or breakdown?
Oh,
We need
great.
that
Can
rain, we
you do
need
the
that rain
Charleston?
down.
Oh, yeah, twist,
We'll do the Charleston.
Charleston, twist, breakdown.
We need a rain dance, that's for sure.
That's what
Yeah,
I
you
said.
usually
need
do a
some
rain
We
dance.
need a rain dance bad.
How much do you pay for a good rain
Yeah,
dance?
that's, I see we're out.
Well, they
there,
said they
were
got
having-
results from it.
Huh?
Said they got results from it.
Did they?
They gave that guy $1,000.
Yeah, the Indian that went to Ohio.
Yeah.
I lived in that town that he went to.
Was that Perkins?
Yeah, it was right by Perkins. Actually, it was.
Did he get rained?
Yeah, it did rain.
Well, we gotta get him up
You
to
know,
Michigan
A
then.
lot of these
We
folks
better
make
get it where we're at,
a
too.
lot of money
Get him
stripping
on
off
my
naked
lawn.
from these girls, maybe we make a lot of money rain dancing.
Do it that way.
You gotta make a strip chicken, man.
Oh, you don't know what I might make.
Haha, not that.
Where I've been.
Whoa,
Oh, broke the strap. Yeah,
you got it?
yeah, we're gonna come on up, then I'm gonna load up.
Turn around, Ronnie's gonna get a movie with us.
I got my hair half curled, thanks, Ron.
There you go.
This is the cool
give me
side.
the good side.
Right here. Now everybody stand still, this is a VCR.
Yeah,
supposed to act
you're supposed to walk around, act natural.
Just everybody act naturally, then it's.
Like that song, Gotta Act Natural.
That's what I think. Yeah, Ronnie was thinking, y'all have one.
You remember the time when they was real small, and me and Bonnie caught the train and come down to New Hope? You remember that, Ruby?
Yes, I remember very well. And he said
stopped
he
at every
liked,
crossing between here and New Hope, Kentucky. When they had
he
to
said
go-
he liked cows that didn't smell like cows. Cows, there's a milk in a cow, my son was, and he said, I like cows that didn't smell like cows. I told him I was going out there and spray perfume on it.
We caught the train. I think Q was about 6, 7, or I was about 4 or something. We caught the train over there. And I'll tell you what, I think from coming, from Connery coming, I think from coming to New Hope took us something like 7 hours or 8
Well,
hours.
you had a great big layover at Corbin.
That's where it was at. Corbin, we had to change, I think, for
Yeah,
the
you changed
layover.
Corbin, had a big layover. I used to travel up and down that track from Mother's from there, and I'd go home and come back.
I'm sure we're gonna do that Chester Marshall question about what's going on.
Just say now, which Chester Morrison, my nephew saw it on TV.
Have you not
He's
seen
an older guy, we know
that down
Ross.
here?
Huh?
Aren't they running that down here? That ad?
No.
Oh,
They were,
I've never seen it, I didn't know.
And he'll say that's.
This Chester Marshall, he opened our mail carrier, and I went to school with him, and everything, but I never heard anything about that.
He might be buying them somewhere and reselling them. See?
well, that's what I hear, his wife's, his wife's niece, her husband cures those things.
That's where
Get their phone number, huh? We can put it in a book. You know where you got your phone number? When this happened, I had to call Helen, and I was going to, so I want to get your phone number.
I'm sorry for staring at you. You look so much like my grandma.
Oh, she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But grandma's hair short and gray like it was.
Very, very cool.
502's there.
Sit down.
Yeah, sit down.
Now, we'll see y'all at
No, we got it fixed to get up there, because we're gonna just go in and stay.
I'll see you this summer.
Yeah, he said.
Okay, it's a promise.
It's a promise, yeah.
Okay, how much they, have to buy the bill.
They have a lot of-
I'll see you, hon.
Okay, come and see it.
You gotta talk a little bit louder. What grades were in here?
8, 6 to 12.
Grades 6 through 12?
Yeah, this is, I went to high school here, played with the card here. This is the church me and your mother was married in.
That's the church right there?
That's the Methodist church.
What day of the week was it?
Saturday. Right on a Saturday, 23rd of December, 1944.
What about this park?
This is a park, didn't have the tennis courts and nothing. I used to play football in every morning, every evening. This is where we played football. Over here was a clubhouse where I used to run the pool room. They tore one part of the building down. That's where I used to run the pool room.
And what about the buildings out there?
This is a theater. At one time, at that time, one of the nicest theaters. There was the only one around here. Showed first-class movies.
What about these? Get in front of me and point to those buildings over there. Tell me what each
Okay.
one is.
How you doing? This is the company store. The mining company store where we did our shopping. The lower one used to be the meat market. Yeah. The bigger one was the general store. Then the next building was the company pay office and for all the engineers and so forth.
What about the next big building there? You said there was.
This is the Benham Hospital, we're the hospital. Usually had 3 doctors on the staff here.
Tara, let's, if he
This is
can.
Benham Hospital, which is now closed. I think
Okay.
it's a youth center now.
And what's this building over
This
here?
is the Benham Post Office.
The City Hall?
This is the Benham City Hall. This is a post office with a Masonic.
Was that always a
lodge.
Masonic Lodge?
Always. Upstairs. That's where the Masonic Lodge meets.
Okay. You can. Just go right ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and tape as we go.
Behind here was what is known as Looney Creek, where we used to fish. Looney Creek. L-O-
Was this the movie theater right here, Dad?
This is a Benham. It was a Benham theater. At one time was a beauty. At the time I lived here, it was beautiful. And they had the best movies, clean movies you get.
Popcorn?
Huh?
Had popcorn?
Had good movies.
Can you remember?
Gene Autry, Roy Rogers, Johnny Mac Brown, and all them guys. There isn't a place in here my feet hasn't been.
So this is Schoolhouse Hill.
Yeah, it's Hemlock now, but Schoolhouse Hill. All these houses. Oh, they fixed it. Hey, this was gravel road at that time. It wasn't paved. That's not too fast, is it?
That's perfect. You can go a little faster if you want to get back to the funeral home. I just
Well, we'll go all the way up. We'll go up right at where I was raised.
yeah, just go up to where you had the house that you lived at so long.
Get this. This is where the monkey
Okay, we'll get that on the way down.
bit Monk Roger. Took a cheek out and called him Monk. You know, there's chestnut trees in here, and he was up there shaking, the chestnuts out of the burrs. Kenneth Robinette lived right up here on the right. Got in there stealing the chestnut. He sailed out that tree right on his head. Did a whole chunk out of his jaw. Well, the guy, used to have the pipe organ deal where they took him around.
Organ grinder.
Yeah, he was doing it here in town, and there was a lot of chestnuts in, and they told him there's a broga, and he took him, that movie liked him, he took him up there. So what they call an organ. This water tank has always been here. This is where one of their sources of water comes out of the mountains. It's here. Family used to live here for years and was warned. You hear me talk about the boy that was deaf, was going to school at Danville and walking to the road, and the guy was going to scare him, run at him, didn't know he was deaf, and ran over him. Frank Warren, one of the nicest kids. That tank's been there for 50 or 60 years.
Where does the water come from? Out of the ground?
Come from now, they got out of the mountains back here. That's their water tank. One of the water tanks. They've got another dam over in Chickasaw Hollow. This is a Blaylock. This is no, they moved up on the river. They had 10 kids, 1 boy and 9 girls, I think it was. And they picked up. It was one of the biggest houses. I know, see this road up here? There's houses up there. Murray Ada lived right up here in a house. They must be all torn down.
But this is the house right here where you grew
Yeah,
up.
and then we're back.
Can you turn around? Turn around so I can be on the other side.
Okay, I'll go up there and turn.
This is where you grew up, right here, huh?
Turn right here. This is where I grew up, right here. Yeah.
You can't just stop just a second. Wait, can you stop just a minute?
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
You see right here is where we used to pull the car out. This is where we used to park, just like that truck is out of the road. We used to have a garden down here just like that, only we had the whole thing in garden. We had that old works and garden behind that. They're gone. Hey, they've got some tomatoes and stuff. They probably water them like I do mine. See now, right there I was spending many of hours playing baseball or softball or football because it was all level in.
Yeah.
You know, it's grown up. See where that garden is? It used to be, we used to play, that was part of the ball field.
Huh.
That's a pretty garden up there. Man. You know, they must have done that. This was all level. This ravine wasn't here then. They made that. That wasn't here then. That was all level then. The schoolhouse sat right in there, the old schoolhouse.
So where'd you go to elementary school, Dad?
It might have been, they might have had an elementary down here. I'm not sure. I think they had all 12 grades down here, really. I think they had all 12 grades. Now, that up here used to be a building. Right up here where I took shop. That's where I made the pig trough one time and varnished it. That instructor lived, Mr. Moore lived right here. See his house?
You varnished a pig trough?
Yeah, well, he was going to whip me, and he rolled up his sleeve, and I rolled up my pants leg. He lived right here. R.C. Moore, we called him the Colonel. I done it just for aggravation. 'Cause I made a pig trough and I took and varnished it. Oh, did he get after me? We used to come down there, and his wife would want us to crack walnuts, me and Haywood Todd, and she loved to play the piano. We'd brag on it. She'd just play. We'd stay down there 3 or 4 hours, and we'd crack walnuts and eat most of them. And he finally got to where he wouldn't send us down there. Called her the missus.
Do you have any kids?
Never had any children. They was from down around Louisville. I hear he just died here recently.
He was the shop teacher, huh?
Now this house right here is where the Kings lived. You seen Blanche King down there last
Yeah,
night?
yeah.
Her dad's brother lived here for years. Had a bunch of kids. Was it Gilly? No, that's where Gilly's been. This building wasn't here then. That's the water treatment plant. See, this has all been built. This tank here wasn't here then. This is all level in here.
This is where you guys played in this field right here, huh?
Yo, and that's rocky in there. Don't look it now, but boy, back then, we used to play football here every evening, 2 hours to tackle football right in there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we played tackle too. This here is a house. See this chimney? Don't worry about this. One time he needed his chimney cleaned. 25 cents I got, and I had on a new white shirt Mom had probably made. And I cleaned his chimney, and I looked like I was as black. I ruined everything I had on. My mother beat the tar out of me. This house right here was a Pat Sturgill hat. And he used to laugh about that. My mother got on to him, says, he done that. I think he gave me $1 after I ruined everything. This was the
How old?
Mattingly house here, huh?
How old were you?
I was about 13, 14.
Oh, so you knew better, didn't you?
I knew better. Boy, I get the tar beat out of me.
Sounds like you were a bit of a stinker, Dad.
I was, but I worked. I kept money all the time. I worked. I was a stinker, but
He was a hard-working stinker.
I was a hard-working stinker is what I was. Hey, I didn't care what they had to do, if it was to spade up a garden. There ain't many of these porches right through here. I have them washed down a lot of times, Sheila, to get money. They fixed them up really nice, haven't they? See, they just parked along the road then, like some of them was up there. I'm trying to think who lived in this house, but I can't remember who it was in that one.
Huh? It's nice.
I'll show you how we had a horse, a saddle horse that I plowed, and he was raised up on the head of coming to the river and never seen a train. And it'd scare him to death. And it's a good plow horse. And I'll show you this house down here. The fella had a garden. And he all the time wanted me plowing. I didn't want to come down here because it's close to the railroad. See this house right here? He had a fence around it. He had a garden where that shed's at. And I kept putting him off. And his name was Gary Compton. And he kept on. I said, okay. I said, I'll come down to plow that garden. But there used to be a lot of coal trains running through here. But I said, if there's a train come through, you're liable to lose your fence and everything else with the plow, because he'd head right for the barn, Schoolhouse Hill. Sheila, I plowed about 4 rounds, and all of a sudden I heard a train blow down here. Woo, woo. Oh, he said, we'll hold him. He's a regular saddle horse. He was a 3-gaiter, but he'd plow without a line. That train come through here, and they're pushing me back. He had to hold the bridle, and I had to hold the reins. When that train come by there, he went out of that yard, and he hooked that turning plow right in the corner of his wood rail fence and tore the whole thing out. Just tore his fence out and went up that road dragging the plow. I mean, it ruined his fence. You know who I called?
You know, you should write all of this down, Dad. It would make a great book.
And
It would.
I never did get that garden plowed. I told him, I said, I can't plow close to that railroad. That horse, you can't hold him when a train comes through. He said, we can hold in the both of us. So that horse, the next time I seen him was on top of that schoolhouse hill at a barn. But he tore his fence all to pieces. The funeral first ready for Mom. And I seen him that evening. He said, mankind, it tore my fence all to pieces. I said, now, my dad ain't paying for your fence because I told you that. He said, look at that, how they passed that roof. I said, my dad's not paying for that fence. I said, we ain't going to charge you nothing for what little we plowed, and I'm not paying for that fence. And he used to kid me all the time. He worked and took care of the water treatment. I used to see him, he said, when you going to plow my garden? I said, well, I used to get mad at him. I said, you rascal, you caused me a lot of trouble. My buddy used to have that place there. They got him for income tax evasion, sent him to prison. I don't know if he's out yet or not. Cox. Ralph Cox. We called him Ratto.
Rattle?
Yeah, there used to be a place up on the river, Ratto's nightclub, and he stayed there so much they named him Ratto's.
Rattle and monkey face?
Ratto.
Skinny head? Rattle.
Yeah.
Needlehead.
Needlehead?
Needlehead robbing it. You know what they call me? Sandy.
Well, that isn't bad.
No, mine wasn't bad.
Call Sandy the needlehead or Rattle or monkey face.
And then they call me Sandy. They call me Sandy on account of that chimney deal, said it looked like I come down the chimney. We had some names, didn't we? Feeding Ralph now. We go home and get ready. We gotta get ready.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay. We got it going, Eb. We got it, Andy. Where's Barney?
Barney Pat, my dad, I gotta check on him.
Hey, Barney. Where's Barney? Esto, Barney. Barney Fife. Hey, Barney, got any good IDs?
I got an idea, you get my back.
Hey, Angel, turn around so we can see where all the good looks in the family went.
You got her best side.
Take care, Jerry. Be careful.
They got sound and autofocus and everything on it?
You betcha. Hey, you always wanted to be in movies?
Yeah.
Do advertisements?
I can't drive.
Round church. They go and have church all week, and then on Sunday they have meetings of the morning, then they have all by the church brings food, and then they go out and eat. You ain't never seen a table spread like we see on there.
We just had one at our church and they did too.
We have in our basement.
All
Side.
Hey, Dad, you got a message for Barb?
Our anniversary about the first.
You got a message for Barb?
Barb, look what you're missing. Of course, you don't like pinto beans, cornbread, fried chicken, fried potatoes.
I got a message for Barb.
Here's an
What's your message for Barb?
Take care of the garden, Barb.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had our anniversary.
Let's see. Turn around. Big smile. Let's see who got all the looks in the family.
You like that?
There you go.
Now you got to stop that. I'll break your camera for sure.
Yeah.
How come you don't run that one? Is that yours? A what? Kitchen gear, would it? Is that yours too?
Whoa.
What if he's sitting out there in front of the stove?
Just pull up and say you're going up there. Come on with us.
Maybe.
You cool enough back there, Mom? Yep.
Oh yeah. I remember Colin came home after her divorce.
The green one? This green one?
That is decent.
Boy.
That's where Mike lives.
Put this on the Joe Hill. We moved on the river, we bought a house across the railroad up there. We set over in the Mount Bell House where we first, where we lived when I was going with your mother. The footbridge across over there. I'm watching.
Well, Granny and Grandpa used to live across the river.
Hurt right by me, yeah.
No, no.
Yeah, back there. That's
Yeah.
where we moved to when we moved from Benham. There's the couple off in the church.
Yep.
JT and them boys. JT.
Slow down a little bit. Can you stop there for a second? Spent a lot of days in here as a kid. Oh, there's the counter. I remember that. Sitting there for hours.
Where they stacked the coke. Now you can get it to, we'll do that application.
So you have to slow down a little bit.
No, these trees. It's a little tree.
What?
This is where Wilma's mother is. No. That's all right. I just thought there's the pimple. Oh, that's a dip, huh? I didn't know that. That's a dip for road cars. It ain't that deep. Oh, you might get something like that. Yeah, here you go. That ain't better. That is.
Yeah, you gotta go slow though.
There's a difference.
Isn't that Japanese motor?
I don't think so, though.
Hang on a second, Jack. What's that?
Somebody's sitting down all the time.
Well, I thought it had before, but I put it back up.
I call her a Subaru Wagoneer. Yeah, four-wheel drive. You always drive because I wasn't let her drive on the snow. I wasn't let her drive on the snow. One night she was working to come a big blizzard. I'm surprised she wasn't made it.
It's got 3 of them,
Yeah. Wilder never does that. It's gone.
huh? What's that?
Makes that noise?
Yeah.
They're gone.
What does that mean? What's that?
Alarm call.
Oh, you mean they'll take off, huh? You ever hear them do that out in the wild, Vern?
Straight to Japan once a month, and right back on this mountain.
What do you go to town for?
I go there and get my check, and I never do go off no more.
You stay right up here and the rest of the time?
Stay right here at the house.
How do you make it in the winter? Is it kind of hard in the winter?
No, I got a warm mug, and then we got a big old furnace down there. I go down and start it once a day. And put coal in it, keeps the house just as warm. Hello.
So did everybody come and visit you when they were up for the
Not
reunion?
much often. Hardly ever do see anybody much. I stay right here, as long as that gone place. Man, got to stay where we breathe.
Yeah.
You breathe easier up here, Grandpa?
Best to breathe.
Huh?
Do you breathe easier up here?
Yes, sir.
Nice and cool at night?
Yeah, I think that's a blanket, and a lot of times keep wheels rolling.
The dog stay inside or he stay outside, Grandpa?
Huh?
Did your dog stay inside or outside at night?
A dog?
Yeah.
He never did come in the house.
Really?
When Edna got him in under his wing, he never did come in. Always right here.
How about any cats? You got any cats?
No,
No cats now? What happened to all your cats? Last time I was here, you had a bunch
I
of
took
them.
him for a walk over the hill. Had 3. And I killed 2 of them. They got me, Edna got us some little chickens and they sketched them and I shot their heads off.
I'm gonna have to get him a pail in a bucket of water.
Does he get it out?
Okay.
I gotta get
Let
this.
him put the bucket in and get a bucket of water. Now.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
I can go up there and draw your bucket of water out and film it.
All right.
Out that way?
All right. Ask him to do it.
He wants you to go up there and draw a bucket of water.
Does the well work, Grandpa? Did you get any squirrels this year?
Huh?
Did you squirrel hunt this year?
Never seen a squirrel. I killed 18 that time last year.
Build something there.
There's no roads, there's no road down. I
There's
mean, we're
roads
on the
coming
road
in.
or-
That might be counting. I don't know. Isn't that beautiful though?
Oh, yeah.
You know what amazes me is the smog that Randall and Michael said that, you know, when we went up to Kingdom Mountain or Kingdom Come Park, that I said, what, how come it's heaving? They said, that smog. I said, you guys, how can you have smog around? He said it comes from Chicago and Lexington and all over. So they just,
So it's in here?
yeah. And that, you know, that kind of seems strange to me.
Now this kind of vine dad, has this always been here?
Hey, Fred. Fred. Hey, Fred. You want to take about 15 steps that way so I can kind of get you as the background?
Okay. I'm 15 now.
Yeah, take about 15 steps over there, will you, buddy?
Okay.
And I'll get your picture.
1, 2, 3. I would go down there, but there's snakes.